For many people over 60, there often comes a quiet but noticeable change in everyday vision. You might sit down to read something simple and realize the words don't feel as sharp as they once did. A phone message, a newspaper, a label in the kitchen, suddenly they require a bit more effort than before. And in most cases, the explanation feels obvious. It's just age. While age-related changes in vision are common, nutrition and eye health research often suggests there may be more than one factor involved in how comfortable your eyes feel during daily tasks. Not as something alarming and not as something to fix, but as part of the broader way the body changes over time. And that raises a simple question. What everyday habits might be quietly shaping how your eyes feel without you really paying attention to them? Section 1. A simple reality check about aging eyes. Most people think vision changes come from aging alone. But in real life, it usually doesn't feel that simple. Reading small text can take a bit more effort. Bright light may feel slightly harsher than it used to. Switching between near and far focus may not feel as automatic. And alongside that, daily routines also play a part. Long screen use without breaks, reading in dim light, not blinking as often when focused, even just going through the day slightly underhydrated. On their own, these are normal habits, but over time they can add to how tired or strained the eyes feel. So instead of thinking in one cause, it helps to think in terms of patterns. And once you see it that way, nutrition becomes a natural next step in the conversation. Section 2. Why vision feels different after 60. As we get older, the eyes gradually change in how they handle focus and light. For example, reading small print may take a bit longer to adjust to. Moving between bright and dim environments may feel less smooth than before. Even simple tasks like reading in the evening can feel slightly more effortful depending on lighting and fatigue. From a nutrition perspective, studies in eye health have observed links between certain nutrients and normal visual function as part of overall health patterns. This does not mean food changes vision directly or slows aging itself. It simply highlights that the eyes, like the rest of the body, rely on steady nutritional support over time. And with that in mind, let's look at a few everyday foods that are often included in discussions about eye-related nutrition. Section 3. Food number 4. Carrots. Carrots are often mentioned because they contain beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A. Vitamin A is recognized in nutrition science for its role in normal vision, especially in low-light conditions. In general nutrition discussions, it is often linked with supporting normal eye function as part of a balanced diet. Carrots are easy to include in everyday meals, raw, cooked, or added to soups and stews. Nothing complicated, just a steady source of a familiar nutrient. And while carrots are widely known, the next food is interesting because it contains plant compounds that often appear in long-term nutrition discussions related to eye health. Section 4. Food number 3. Leafy greens. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and similar vegetables contain lutein and zeaxanthin. These are natural plant compounds that are often studied in relation to eye health markers, especially in connection with light exposure. They are naturally present in parts of the eye, which is why they appear frequently in nutrition research discussions. Adding them to meals doesn't require major changes. A small portion in a salad or cooked dish is enough to make them part of a regular pattern. Many people simply realize they don't eat them as often as they used to. So the goal here is not perfection, just consistency. And while leafy greens focus on one type of nutrient profile, the next food is often discussed in relation to dietary fats and overall balance in the body. Section 5. Food number 2. Fatty fish. Fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel contain omega-3 fatty acids. Some studies suggest omega-3 intake may be linked with normal tear function and general eye surface comfort as part of overall nutrition patterns. For some people, eye dryness or irritation becomes more noticeable over time, especially with age or environmental conditions. Fatty fish is usually included in general dietary guidance a few times per week, depending on individual preference. Section 6, food number 1, eggs. Eggs contain several nutrients often mentioned in nutrition discussions related to eye health, including lutein, zeaxanthin, and vitamin A. These nutrients are part of broader studies looking at normal visual function and general dietary patterns. One reason eggs are often highlighted is their simplicity. They are easy to prepare and can be included in almost any meal of the day. Instead of focusing on a single nutrient, eggs provide a combination of nutrients that fit naturally into everyday eating habits. So rather than thinking of foods individually, it is more accurate to view them as part of overall nutrition patterns rather than direct effects on vision. Section 7, what people often overlook. When people think about eye comfort, they usually focus only on the eyes themselves. But daily habits around them matter more than most people realize in a practical sense. For example, reading in better lighting without straining, taking short pauses during long screen use, or simply not letting long periods pass without proper hydration. These small habits don't feel important in the moment, but they shape how the eyes feel throughout the day. One common experience many people notice is that their eyes feel more tired in the evening than they used to, even on quiet days. Often it is not one single cause, but the combination of small daily patterns. And that brings everything into a more realistic perspective. Section 8, closing reflection, what this means in daily life. Clear vision is closely connected to independence in everyday life. Being able to read comfortably, move through familiar spaces with confidence, drive safely at night, or simply enjoy small details without strain. These everyday experiences matter more than most people think. While no single food defines eye health, nutrition is often discussed as one part of broader lifestyle patterns that support general well-being. So instead of looking for quick changes, it is more helpful to think in terms of steady habits over time. Small, simple choices, repeated consistently as part of daily life. If you've noticed changes in your own vision experience, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Many people find that hearing others